I am so happy with the ergonomics on the bike now. It's fantastic. Hiya. My BMW F650 ST is a capable bike, but I've always found the riding position a bit awkward, especially coming from years on dirt bikes. So I decided to change the bars from these standard bars, nothing wrong with them after all these years, still perfectly serviceable. I changed them to a set of Renthal Enduro highs. And the difference is, well, you'll see. In today's video, I'll walk through what I fitted, why I chose this particular bar, and how it's completely changed the way the bike feels. The original bars on the F650 ST were too low and had the wrong sweep for me. These are Renthal Enduro high bars, a popular choice for rally and off-road bikes. They have more rise, a wider stance and a straighter profile, all of which suit my riding style better. No major changes were needed to fit them, but I did have to remove the locating pin from the throttle housing, which I did with a Dremel and a small file. And there was just enough slack in the cables and the front brake hydraulic line. So I'm just testing out my new bars that I fitted. I fitted these Renthal Enduro high bars, which are kind of the bars that are used on a lot of rally bikes. And I'm used to dirt bikes, so although I've had the ST a long time, it didn't feel quite natural to me. And I've got to say, the bike, it's like night and day for me. Absolutely like night and day. Feels like it handles so much better. I can stand up on the bars better. Yeah, this feels like the dirt bikes I'm used to. I am so happy with the ergonomics on the bike now. It's fantastic. Yeah, so the bike's like 100 times better for me with these bars on. Just feels like the most natural place in the world where my hand placement is. My wrists feel the right angle, my elbows. If you've never done it before, I cannot stress to you how much a change of handlebars can absolutely change the character of a bike. Yeah, let's just think about the details of it. Clutch lever placement is perfect. Brake lever placement is perfect. Throttle feels great, needs a bit of tightening up. Left hand switch gear needs tightening up, but that's always been a problem. So generally speaking, all is very, very good. After the ride, I made very few small adjustments, basically just tightening the left-hand switchgear cluster and the throttle housing. I didn't need to extend any wiring or cables, although it's right on the limit. Any higher and I'd have to be rerouting things, and I'd also need to fit a longer front brake line. The new bars have made it easier to stand, corner and brake with confidence. For my height and shoulder width, the ergonomics now feels spot on. I'm not a normal, typical, average size rider. I'm pretty short and pretty light. I weigh sub 70 kilos, about 148 pounds, and I'm 1.63 meters. I'm 5'4", so pretty short guy. So it'll be different for you maybe, and also it's different compared to what you're used to. But for me, it's the absolute sweet spot. One thing I learned many years ago, and it may not work for you, is if you get on your bike, ideally on the centre stand, get your feet on the pegs, get in your natural riding position, the most comfortable riding position, and shut your eyes. Then put your hands out to where you instinctively feel your grip should be, and then open your eyes. That will give you an indication of how far off your current handlebar setup is. For me, when I shut my eyes, put my hands out, the grips on the new bars are in exactly the right instinctive position. It just feels so amazingly different. It's quite amazing, really. If you're thinking of changing your bars, here are a few quick tips. Measure your stock bars before buying, especially rise and sweep. Renthal actually have a kind of visualization tool where you can put that information in and then compare visually how your bars look to the different bars they have in their range. It's quite an interesting tool. Check your cable and hose slack before you fit the new bars. Be ready to remove locating pins or modify the switchgear. Don't over tighten your bar clamps. Check your torque settings. This is really important. It's a safety issue. Take your time getting the bar angle right. It makes all the difference. Out of all the small mods I've done on this bike, and at last count there were over 20, this is the one that's had the most impact on comfort and control. If your bike's ergonomics don't quite work for you, try changing the bars. It's a small job, but it can literally transform the ride. Thanks for watching, and as always, ride safe, drink tea, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you.